I think it's about time to get started this morning. It's good to see everyone this morning. We're glad that you're all here and able to be with us today. If you're visiting with us, we want to extend you a very special welcome, encourage you to come back and be with us any opportunity that you have. Before we hand out visitors cards, I want to remind everyone, if you have not updated your information in the directory, we really need your mailing address there, or any changes you may have. Take a visitor's card, fill that out, place it in the offering plate as well as visitors, and we'll get that updated. If you have any questions about that, talk to Danny or Vonda, and we'll get that taken care of and get our directory updated where everyone has a mailing address instead of just a physical address there. So if you're visiting with us this morning, or if you need one of these cards to update your address, if you'd raise your hand, have a young man that would hand that out and place that in the offering plate as it comes around. We do have a number of announcements this morning, those that we need to remember in our thoughts and prayers. Those in the Care Center, Joyce Perkins of out of Frankenberry. Also, continue to remember Betty Gaines. She did have some tumor removed in her neck earlier this week and is going to have a biopsy here later on this coming week. Remember Betty, Larry Finsterwall, Sammy Reeves, undergoing chemo treatments at this time. Remember Mabel and Mabel's family, her brother-in-law, her brother, having several health concerns at this time. So keep Mabel's family in your thoughts and prayer. Bill Page's sister, taking chemo treatments. Also, Shane Whiteley, that used to be coach here in Wheeler, is in BSA. Don't really know what's the matter with him, but we certainly need to remember his thoughts and prayers. He's not doing well at this time. Mac Purcell, which is Melanie Goad's brother-in-law, I also need to remember him at this time, as well as he's at MD Anderson, is that right? Right now, so keep him in your thoughts and prayers as we go through the week. I'm sure there's others out here in the community. I know in the community we had several people that passed away this past week, families, Jimmy Adams, Doris Shirey. Keep those families that have suffered loss in your thoughts and prayers as we go through the week. Number of things going on. We've got VBS coming up very quickly, July the 5th to the 8th, and that will be from 9 till noon. Still needing a 3-year-old and under VBS class teacher. Have a helper for the class. The material is here, so if you would be willing to do that, that's still in need. Also in the bulletin, there's a number of things that we may still need, that Melanie needs. I think most of these have been covered, but there may be a few things there. If you can help in any way, we'll get with Melanie, or talk to Stacy Buck and let them know that you would do that. Alfred Habashi will be here July the 17th. Alfred is working in Cairo, Egypt at this time. This congregation has supported Alfred and his family on and off for several years. Mark that on your calendar. I think you'll enjoy listening to Alfred about what's going on in Egypt in a very difficult situation there. Ladies Yoga, Monday and Wednesday at 5 in the multipurpose building. If you have any questions about that, talk to Jashay there. Ladies, remember at 9:30 at the Redbird on the first and third Wednesday of the month, have fellowship, coffee, breakfast.